is there a difference between organizing and activism? There's a huge difference.
I think there's definitely a distinction between them.
I think they're thought of as the same in a lot of respects, and they can definitely cross. In short, activism or being an activist is showing up to things, and being an organizer is making those things possible.
So, being an activist, you're called upon to show up at rallies, show up with petitions. Activism is really in the name, like you take action.
They're the ones with the banners, the ones that say fight the power, and then they go home and continue their lives. Organizing is organizing for those activists to show up. So giving them a vehicle to do that.
Organizing is really putting all the pieces in motion that allow for that action to happen. So it's doing all the background work that's usually not seen, but is essential.
You have people who are artists who want to incorporate their artistry in struggle. So my job is to organize that resource, so it helps the movement to move and be able to do your skills in that venue. So organizing is all those elements, really uplifting people to be leaders in whatever they want to do.
There's different times to be an activist and to be an organizer, and I think all, and this is probably maybe an overstatement, but I think all organizers are activists or can be activists, but not all activists are organizers, if that makes sense. There's a lot of different organizing that's happening around a lot of different things, justice for Palestine, LGBT issues, race issues, labor issues, student issues, and I think it's pretty much impossible to be one person that's organizing all of that, but there are people that are doing specific work on each one of them, and because they all intersect, and a lot of times because you're friends and have networks and relationships with people, you show up to their thing because it's all about justice, it's all about dignity and solidarity with everybody.
So activism, we all have been activists at one point, but it's a transition from activists to organizing.